Welcome back. John and Kendra Smiley joining us this morning with a little parenting advice. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's get straight to this question. I was a pretty pitiful mom for my girls when they were young, and now I've changed my ways. How can I convince my 11 and 13-year-olds that I'm truly different? What do you think?
Well, probably the best way is to model that difference. She needs to, I've heard it say, you've got to walk your talk. You know, you say you're different, well, let's see that you're different. And with kids this age, it's going to take some time. They're not going to necessarily believe it right away. It's going to take some long-term change of behavior for them to be convinced.
Because there's that trust that probably doesn't exist there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I'm not sure what made this mom say that she was pitiful, but obviously something pretty startling. And so she's going to have to live with this change and show this change for a while. Right, and
we aren't sure what she's talking about here, but this is probably a great time for her to sit down with her daughters, have a serious conversation. They probably at 11 and 13, they can understand what made the change. You know, what happened, Mom, and give them some background. Let them know the things that are appropriate, obviously, for them. Talk to them about that, the explanation. And then the other thing, again, she obviously has made some mistakes. It's a great opportunity for a sincere apology and say, you know what, girls, I wasn't the parent that I should have been during the first 11, 13 years of your life. I'm sorry for that. And then from that, you know, from this point on, things are going to change, and you will see that. And so a conversation goes a long, long way in helping kids adjust. And then, like Kendra said, it will take some time because they're going to have to believe that you're just not giving them words.
That's right. You know, there's no perfect parent. John and I always say, if possible, we'd like some do-overs.
Right, that's right.
But you don't get those do-overs, but hopefully you have the maturity, I guess I would say, to apologize to your kids. I know that I've done that. I remember sitting at a tailgate at U of I and saying to our youngest, you know, there was that one time when I really messed up, and then giving him, thank goodness, the opportunity to extend grace to me. And so if you've done that with your kids, if you extend them grace when they have apologized, when they've made a mistake, the odds are they'll extend you grace too.
And this isn't going to be something that's just an overnight change, though. Like we said, you're going to need to build that trust again.
Absolutely. And mom needs to be very, very patient and not, you know, not be disgusted because the girls haven't accepted this change. And if it was a drastic change, the bigger the change, the longer it's going to take for these girls to see, okay, mom's not just fooling with us here. She really has made a change.
All right. Tough subject to tackle there, but hopefully that parenting advice helped that family. All right, well, if you have a question for the Smileys, make sure you send it over to their website, parentinglikeapro.com, and if we answer it here on the show, you'll get a free copy of one of their books. Thanks so much.
Thank you.